Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Little Chapel of Faith. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're on any of those or all those, please like, subscribe, and share. We are here with the readings of Diary Saint Faustina. Something just flew out of my book. We are on the last chapter of book 4. And my daughter got me this. So hopefully I can read, because this book is the one I have the hardest time reading, because the wording is very light, and so I feel like I'm always stumbling. So we're gonna see how this works today. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, much better. Oh, my Jesus, now everything is clear to me, and I understand that all that has just happened. I somehow fell and asked myself what sort of poor man this was, who radiates such modesty. From that moment on, there was stirred up in my heart an even purer love toward the poor and the needy. Oh, how happy I am that my superiors have given me such a task. I understand that mercy is manifold. One can do good always and everywhere and at all times. An ardent love of God sees all around itself, constant opportunities to share itself through deed, word, and prayer. Now I understand the words which you spoke to me, O Lord, some time ago. Oh, what great efforts I must make to carry out my duties well when my health is so poor. This will be known to you alone, O Christ. In times of interior desolation, I do not lose my peace, because I know that God never abandons its soul, except perhaps only when the soul itself breaks a bond of love by its unfaithfulness. However, all creatures without exception depend on the Lord and are maintained by his omnipotence. Some are under the rule of love, others under the rule of justice. It depends on us which rule we want to live, because no one has refused the aid of sufficient grace. I am not frightened at all by my apparent abandonment. I examine myself more profoundly to discover whether this is due to my fault. If this is not the case, then may the Lord be blessed. October 1st, 1937. Daughter, I need sacrifice lovingly accomplished, because that alone has meaning for me. Enormous indeed are the depths of the world which are due to me. Pure souls can pay them by their sacrifice, exercising mercy and spirit. I understand your words, Lord, and the magnitude of mercy that ought to shine in my soul. Jesus, I know, my daughter, that you understand it, and that you do everything within your power. But write this for the many souls who are often worried because they do not have the material means with which to carry out an act of mercy. Yet spiritual mercy, which requires neither permissions nor storehouses, is much more meritorious, and is within the grasp of every soul. If a soul does not exercise mercy on the day of judgment, exercise mercy somehow or other, it will not obtain my mercy on the day of judgment. Oh, if only souls knew how to gather eternal treasures for themselves, they would not be judged, for they would forestall my judgment with their mercy. O my Jesus, in thanksgiving for your many graces, I offer you my body and soul, intellect and will, and all the sentiments of my heart. Through the vows I have given myself entirely to you. I have then nothing more than I could offer you. Jesus said to me, my daughter, you have not offered me that which is really yours. I probed deeply into myself and found that I loved God with all the faculties of my soul, and I unable to see what it was that I had not yet given to the Lord. I asked Jesus to tell me what it is, and I will give it to you. You at once, with a generous heart, Jesus said to me with a kindness, daughter, give me your misery, because it is your exclusive property. At that moment, a ray of light illuminated my soul, and I saw the whole abyss of my misery. In that same moment, I nestled close to the most sacred heart of Jesus, with so much trust that even if I had the sins of all the damned weighing on my conscience, I would not have doubted God's mercy, but with my heart crushed to dust, I would have thrown myself into the abyss of your mercy. I believe, O Jesus, that you would not reject me, but would absolve me through the hand of your representative. You expired, Jesus, but the source of light gushed forth for souls, and the ocean of mercy opened up the whole world. A fount of life, unfathomable divine mercy, envelop the whole world, and empty yourself upon us. At 3 o'clock, implore my mercy, especially for the sinners, and if only for a brief moment, immerse yourself in my passion, particularly in my abandonment at the moment of agony. This is the hour of great mercy for the whole world. I will allow you to enter into my mortal sorrow in this hour. I will refuse nothing that the soul makes a request of me in the virtue of my passion. Hail, most merciful heart of Jesus, living fountain of all ages, our sole shelter, our only refuge. In you I have the light of hope. Hail, most compassionate heart of my God, unfathomable living fount of love, from which gushes forth the sinful man. And the spring of all sweetness. Hail, open wound of the most sacred heart, from which the rays of mercy issued forth, and from which it was given to us to draw life with the vessel of trust alone. Hail, God's goodness, incomprehensible, neither to be measured or fathomed, full of love and mercy, though always holy, yet like a good mother, ever bent over us. Hail, throne of mercy, Lamb of God, who gave your life in sacrifice for me, before my soul humbles itself daily, living in faith profound. And that is the end of Notebook 4, and that light worked fantastic for this book. I think I sounded better. So I'm very happy. So thank you to my daughter Adina for that. We will be back on Monday with the beginning of Book 5. Until then, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Be well, be safe, be kind to each other. May God bless us all.